You think you know yourself. But what if I told you that 95% of your decisions, emotions, and behaviors are not made by your conscious self? That means you're living on autopilot, run by programs you didn't consciously choose. That career path, that relationship, that internal voice that doubts you, criticizes you, sabotages you. It might not be you talking at all. This isn't just theory. It's science. And it should scare you, but also excite you. Because once you see what's really running your life, you can finally change it. Daniel Goleman, the psychologist who popularized emotional intelligence, said, "The most fundamental discovery in psychology is that people often don't know what they feel, why they feel it, or what motivates them." Let that sink in. Self-awareness is not just knowing your strengths and weaknesses. It's about recognizing the hidden patterns that shape your life. And here's the shocking part. According to a 5-year study by Harvard Business Review, only 10 to 15% of people are truly self-aware, but 95% think they are. It's a blind spot epidemic. We think we're making choices, but we're often just reacting to unconscious conditioning, old trauma, cultural programming, and limiting beliefs passed down like inheritance. You're not failing because you're lazy. You're stuck in loops you can't see yet. Raydalio, billionaire investor and founder of Bridgewater Associates, once said, "If you're not aware of your blind spots, you're not going to learn. And if you're not learning, you're not evolving." Ray built a $160 billion hedge fund, but credits his success not to intelligence, but to radical self-awareness. He journals obsessively, he meditates daily, and he surrounds himself with people who challenge his thinking. Why? Because truth over comfort is the only path to growth. The people you admire, the high performers, the fulfilled, they're not perfect. They're just aware of their imperfection and using it to grow. Why is it so hard to become truly self-aware? Blame your brain's default mode network, DMN. This is the part of the brain that kicks in when you're not focused, and it's wired for storytelling. But here's the twist. The DMN doesn't care about accuracy. It cares about consistency. So it creates mental narratives that explain your world, even if they're false. I'm not good at relationships. I'm just bad with money. This is just who I am. Sound familiar? These aren't facts. They're stories, often outdated ones. And unless you disrupt them, your brain will protect them. Because change feels like danger, even when growth is what you crave. Self-awareness isn't found in a moment. It's built, layer by layer. Here's what works, according to science and the world's most self-aware people. Reflective journaling use, prompts that dig deep. Not, what did I do today? But, what did I avoid today? And why? What emotion dominated my actions today? This pulls subconscious patterns into light. Mindful observation. Instead of reacting, observe yourself. When anger rises, pause. When anxiety shows up, investigate. Be curious, not critical. This practice actually shrinks the amygdala, your fear center, and grows your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for insight. Neuroscience-based meditation. Use methods like theta wave meditations before sleep. Why? That's when the conscious mind relaxes and the subconscious becomes programmable. Top athletes and CEOs now use guided meditations not to relax, but to rewire. 360-degree feedback. Ask people you trust. What's one blind spot I have? Not easy to hear, but necessary. Most growth lives in discomfort. So here's the truth. If you're not consciously choosing your thoughts, your old programs are doing it for you. But this video isn't just to inform you, it's to activate you. Tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself, what version of me have I been running from? What truth about myself have I refused to face? Then sit, breathe. not to silence your mind, but to witness it. Because the path to everything you want, the relationship, the business, the freedom, doesn't start with more effort. It starts with more awareness, not surface level, but soul deep. Outro, social proof and hope. Millions are waking up. They're not becoming someone new. They're remembering who they were before the world told them who to be. And now it's your turn. Because the most powerful person in the room isn't the loudest. It's the one who knows exactly who they are. And soon, that will be you. Watch this daily. Save it. Share it. Because the real you is not lost. They've just been waiting for you to wake up.